So we're just going to go a little bit paler than my natural shade because it was very pale then, using the foundation brush. They had quite full coverage in the 50s, so I'm just going to use quite a lot of foundation, but applying it more in the middle of the face, and then as I blend outwards, it's kind of disappearing rather than having a big line around the outside of my face. What's nice about these foundations is that you can really layer them up. So you can get on your application, and then if you feel you just need a bit more coverage just to give that full cover, you can just really layer them. So you don't have to go in strong to begin with. So you can wear them really sheer or really heavy depending on the look that you're creating. So it's a really versatile range. And it's designed to do lots of different types of looks. So I'm quite freckly, and because we want to get that real even complexion like Lady Gaga had on for the Globes. She's got lovely clear skin, so just got to really give myself a good blank canvas. And in the 50s they were very into very powdered skin as well, so I'm going to use that as an inspiration, but I'm not going to go completely matte on myself. So it's kind of an inspiration rather than full 50s. I'm going to leave the eyelids. I'm going to use something else for my eyelids. And we'll just take it down the neck a little bit, just to blend it all in. Give that real flawless effect. So now I'm just going to take the DFMA Iron Lip Primer. Now this is really lovely because it will conceal the eye area, but it will also dry, so it won't crease. So if I was to use concealer here, or the foundation, it wouldn't last all day and it would crease. So I just want a nice evenness to the eyelid. Get rid of any little veins or any dark areas, and it's great to see the difference. And just apply it with a small brush and then just blend it with my finger all the way up to my eyebrow bone, and then also just with my finger just taking it over the lips. And again, this knocks back any colouring in the lips, so I can take any lip colour now and it will look like how it should look. I'm just going to take a palette. This is a contouring and correcting palette. It's really lovely. You really have to work with the product to warm it up on your hand. This way it will help with the application, but once it's on it doesn't move, so it's really long lasting. It's brilliant. Just going to take this under the cheekbone again. And around the face, just to get the shape. And you still want to keep it really pale, so I don't want to warm up the skin too much. Just want to bring out my features. There's a lot of pigment in these palettes, so you really don't need a lot of it for it to do the job. So I'm just going to shape the nose slightly. And then I'm going to also use, which is in this palette as well, is like a highlighter. So this is just going to bring out the highlight. So any areas you don't want to see, you just knock it back with a dark colour, and then any areas you want to pop out, you use a lighter colour. Bring out the skin. Top of the lip, a really good trick. Just helps the lips to look fuller. Inner corners of the eyes, just opens up the eyes. We'll take our foundation brush again, and we're just going to blend all that in. We're trying to keep it all in the same area. Just gives a bit of structure to the face. They've kept their skin really clear, they didn't really wear blusher as such. So. And then I'm going to take a darker shade, just where I contoured before. Same brush, nice and easy. Okay, there you have it. So that's the skin. This is the Brows Have It palette, which is fantastic because you've got so many different shades in there, which is really nice. So not all the time, you shouldn't always use just one colour in your eyebrows. It's good to use a few different colours just to give a bit more of a a natural look to it, but also more flattering. So where I have maybe some gaps, I'll use a darker shade, and where I have maybe a lot of hair but I just want to fill it in, I'll use a lighter shade. So with Lady Gaga for the Golden Globe, she had very heavy brows. It was quite a prominent look, so we're going to go very heavy on the brows. And also in the 50s they had really heavy brows, so we're just going to really go for it on the eyebrows. So I'm just going to start by brushing them to make it easier for myself, and I'm just going to fill in any gaps. In the 50s their eyebrows were really arched as well, so I naturally have that, but you can, you know, really exaggerate your eyebrows. Always go first on top of the brow to give you that arch, and then you can fill it in underneath. Palette just makes it so easy, really soft and really easy to apply. And just making mine a little bit bigger, and then I'm just going to use a paler shade as we come in, because I have less hair there, so you can really ombre your brows. And then using the wax, I just mix the wax with the wand, and now I conceal it, so it's really good because it just really keeps everything in place. And this is the type of makeup that just won't move. I'm just going to take this pink palette, which is really pretty and very much in tune with the 50s, with the pastels. I'm just going to take a large brush with that colour and just place it in the socket line. Really easy, just brings out those eyes a bit more. This is really dramatic look and very current at the moment. So it just sets back that area here rather than it just jumping out too much. And we'll just get a bit of definition. We are then going to go a little bit with a highlighter with a slightly large angle brush. I'm just going to highlight under the brow bone a little bit, but not too much. Inner corner of the eye again, and then on the ball of the eye. You don't need to be extremely clever with a brush, you just need to get the right brushes and use them in the right places, and they'll do the rest for you. Just going to go back over that socket line. So now we're going to go on to the 50s flick. So with the Lady Gaga look, it was very much more of a smoky flick, and it went very much under the eyes as well, so it was very dramatic. So first I'm going to use a white pencil. This is really good to open up the eyes. Just use that inside the eye. That just really makes the eyes jump out. And then rather than use a liquid liner, I'm going to use a kohl pencil. Now these are really good because, again, you need to warm up the pencil on your hand to make your application easier. And we're just smudging it along the root of the lashes, so it's really important to really get in to the root of the lashes. So make sure your pencil's been sharpened and you're not using a really blunt pencil, and really get into that lash line, because once you've got that liner there, what you don't want to have is when you've got your mascara on is those little fleshy areas of skin. So just angle your pencil slightly. And then I'm actually going to go under the waterline as well, just to really get it in my eyelashes. So I've really got it in that root, so when I do get my mascara on, it's all going to look jet black from the eyelash line. And then to get your flick, the way I like to do it is I like to use the bottom of my lash line as a rule of where it should flick up to, and then I just put a dot where I want it to go to, and just make sure I've got the same thing happening on this side to get them even, so when I come to do that eye it's going to help. So I use the underneath and I go, so I imagine I'm doing a line underneath and then I go up, and I just like to stretch my skin a little bit. Now you could just leave it like that and put your mascara on and it'd be a really heavy look, or I'm going to do what the look was on Lady Gaga, where she really had it underneath as well, and it kind of just stopped in the middle just to really bring out her eyes. But you don't have to be too tidy with this, because we're going to actually make this a bit more of a smudge, so it's just a case again of getting in the lash line without ruining that white line. and you can be quite exaggerated on flick. You can see the difference. And then taking a really small smudgy brush, I'm just going to go underneath. Okay, so we're now going to go on to eyelash curlers. So when you curl your eyelashes, you just go halfway and press. So you're just giving them a good curve. Now she had on false eyelashes, Lady Gaga, and real outer corner lashes, and I think she kind of wears this look quite a lot, so I'm just going to put on some corner lashes as well. Okay, so we've cut our eyelashes in half, and I've now got them ready just to stick on the outer corner, just to really bring out the eyes. So I'm just using a duo glue, which I really like. It suits everybody, suits all eyes, and it just is a lot safer to use something like this. And I just put them on with my fingers, and I just wait a little bit for the glue to dry, so it's not really watery. It will look white, but it will dry completely translucent. You can get this in black as well, but I tend to find it doesn't glue as well, so I prefer the white one. Also, it gives you an idea of where you've placed it as well, so it acts as a good guide. And the trick is to put a lot of glue on as well, so don't use it too sparingly. So while we're waiting for that to dry, I'm just going to go on to the lips. So you could go with a red lip, which is a real statement 50s Marilyn Monroe look, or I'm still going to keep in keeping with the Lady Gaga look for the Golden Globes and go with the paler look, because actually it's a little bit more interesting and a bit more modern as well. So I've just taken my lip liner, which I can't wait to get on because my lips have disappeared. And I find it's better to do your lip liner with your mouth closed. That's called Rosewood, and we're just going to go with a real beige natural colour, French Kiss. And if you want to, you can even use a little bit of gloss on top as well. So this is Nearly Naked. Very similar to the colour that she wore at the Golden Globes. Now my eyelashes are dried, I'm going to go in with some mascara. You can do this first, but I do like to do it after so I can blend it all in. I try not to do too much on the actual false lashes, just on my own. Lastly, there you go. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.